Tanzania, East Africa, on the first leg of what should be a spectacular journey of well over 1,000 miles. My journey starts with a 300-mile voyage on Lake Tanganyika on the world's oldest passenger ferry, the Liemba. Starting from Kasanga on Lake Tanganyika, the Liemba is taking me north all the way to Kigoma, gateway to nearby Gombe Stream National Park, where I'm going trekking in search of wild chimpanzees after getting there in a local lake taxi. Personal space, who needs it? Comfort? So overrated, right? From Kigoma, I then travel by train 750 miles east to Tanzania's biggest city, Dar es Salaam, and the nearby port of Bagamoyo, from where I end my journey sailing to Zanzibar. I'm on the Indian Ocean sailing on a dhow, fighting the winds just to stay on course. This is supposed to be a boat journey, and yet it's a big adventure just getting to Lake Tanganyika. We've been going for 6 hours since we landed at the nearest airport, but we're nearly there. Wow. Let's stop here for a second, yeah? We finally made it. Lake Tanganyika, the longest freshwater lake in the world, right here in the middle of Africa. This is beautiful and serene. It's much bigger than I thought. I mean, this looks like an ocean almost. Look, that's Kasanga. That's where I'm catching my boat. Doesn't really look like a busy port, but it is what it is. Better get down there so I don't miss the boat. Apart from at Kigoma, 300 miles north, there are no tarmac roads anywhere along the Tanzanian shore of Lake Tanganyika, so going by boat is much the easiest, fastest, and cheapest way to travel along the lake. This is it here?
Yes, sir.
This is the dock for the Liemba?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Doesn't look very busy, but I'm told this is the takeoff point. Hello. Liemba is coming? Just after sunset, the Liemba finally arrives. The Liemba's arrival is a really big event for the locals because apart from being the one and only passenger ferry on Lake Tanganyika, it also only travels once every fortnight. As well as transporting up to 200 tons of cargo, it can carry up to 600 passengers. Number 5, 3. This must be it. Yep, number 1. Hey, not bad. Got my own personal space on a very busy boat. But it looks like I might have a roommate. It's a little warm. Yeah, that works. That's good. All right, well, it's been a long day, long journey to get here, and I'm tired, so I'm gonna go to bed. Good night. There are only 12 first-class cabins like mine on the boat, with the vast majority of passengers traveling much more cheaply in third class, sleeping where they can as we travel through the night. From Kasanga, the Liemba's journey up Lake Tanganyika is scheduled to take nearly 2 days, as it stops at lots of villages along the way. I'm getting off at the boat's final port of call, Kigoma before heading on to Gombe Stream National Park.
It smells the best in here, but the shower sure feels good.
Wow. What a great way to start the day. Who needs coffee when you got a view like this? This water is so pure and blue. Life on the lake, huh? First-class passengers share the use of the restaurant with the Liemba's crew. But the vast majority of passengers traveling in third class must either bring their own food with them or buy it from small food stalls on board. How much are the bananas?
Banana, 500.
500, so that's like 25 cents for a bunch. So there we go there. Well, I just want one banana, so you want one?
Yeah, thanks.
Why not, right? Nice and ripe. So it seems like there's a lot of people in here right now. Actually, it's gonna get a lot more packed from what I'm told, because every town picks up more and more people as they head to the big city of Kigoma. All right, so here's how it works. The Liemba pulls up to certain towns and villages, blows its horn really loudly, alerts them. They come out here. Most of these places don't have a dock, so they have to get in a boat, and they come on out and they exchange passengers or goods, do their thing, and then we move on. This is very chaotic, this whole process of getting on and off. It happens at every stop, and there's people pushing, shoving, shouting, screaming. Not just people, you got mattresses, look at that, and materials and suitcases. And they're bobbing up and down. It has to happen now through this one little door. I worry for these guys, and they're really scared they're gonna miss the boat. Horn blowing. If they do miss it, they don't get another chance for 2 more weeks. You need my help, okay? Cut me some slack here. I don't know what I'm doing. Faster, 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 faster. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, go, go, go. Bye-bye.
What about you? Are you enjoying
I really enjoy
the
this.
transport?
Yeah, yeah. Even foreigners have a good time with this.
Yes, yes.
I myself included. As it turns out, there is in fact one village along the lake that does have a jetty where the Liemba can dock. All right, so this is Kapili, and this is the only stop along the way where you can just get off and be right on dry land, not do the boat-to-boat transfer. So I'm gonna explore for a few minutes. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
There's a church here, right? Like an old, the oldest church in Tanzania?
Yes, there's one up there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How do I get there? Just straight up this path there?
This one. Come, I'll show you.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah, no problem.
I have to wait here?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Wandesha, and you?
Zay.
Zay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Welcome to Kipili.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's no problem. It's not too far.
Not too far.
Yeah.
So this boat only comes in every 2 weeks. You get a lot of tourists coming in here?
Not a lot.
The only way is through the boat, the Liemba.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Do people explore the church while they're here? Like, there's only a few minutes. We have to kind of hurry to get to the church and then get back on the boat. We miss it, doesn't come back for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, of course, that's what will happen. You need to hurry.
There it is.
Yeah, that's the one. Watch your steps.
Any snakes around here?
Yeah, you should be careful.
Snakes.
Here you are.
That's in really good condition. I was expecting a ruin. Good location, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Top of the hill here. Ah, look at this. This is impressive. So, what year was this built?
It was 1890s
1890s. And
by White Fathers missionaries. The White Fathers had a mission to free slaves around these areas.
So they're going out buying slaves, acting like they're going to be the masters, but then bringing them here and not making them slaves.
Yeah, in the end, they built the church.
So the slaves actually helped build this.
Yeah, they did.
So they didn't build it as slaves being like forced to build it, but they were freed and offered,
Yeah,
if you want to help, you can.
Sure, that's what happened.
They're really talented and skilled
Yeah.
masons. Look at that. They did a really good job.
Yeah, because they were offered freedom.
Anything for freedom.
Yeah, anything.
No kidding. Oh, that's my boat. I gotta go.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Oh, it's-
Say a prayer, I make the boat.
Okay, it was
Let's leave
nice
it out.
meeting you.
It says fire horse. I wonder if that's more efficient than a fire hose. Noise the engine. Ah, the lifeboats. I'm a little concerned here because, as you can see, each lifeboat only carries 39 people, and there's only 2 on board. Now, I'm no mathematician, but that seems entirely inadequate for a boat that can carry more than 500 people. And another thing, this boat was built almost the exact same time as the Titanic. We all know how that ended. They didn't have enough lifeboats either. Luckily for me, we're not expecting any icebergs. In the unlikely event that the Liemba did happen to sink, all the hundreds of passengers who couldn't get in the lifeboats would need to cling to one of these floating lifesavers. The remarkable thing is, during its 100-year-long lifetime, the Liemba has sunk before, back in 1916. The reason it sunk? Amazingly, during World War I, the Liemba was a German warship. When it was built in 1913, the Liemba, originally named the Graf von Goetzen, was intended as a passenger ship on Lake Tanganyika, which was then part of colonial German East Africa. But when war broke out in 1914, it was converted into a warship and fitted with powerful guns designed to sink an enemy ship up to 7 miles away. World War I, although it mainly took place in Europe, of course, grew to involve Europe's many African colonies. Lake Tanganyika, in particular, bordered not just German East Africa, but also British Northern Rhodesia and the Belgian Congo. The Graf von Goetzen was used by the Germans as a troopship to ferry its soldiers across the lake. But as it turned out, it never got the chance to fire its guns in anger. In June 1916, the Liemba, or Graf von Goetzen as it was called back then, was bombed from the air by Belgian seaplanes. A month later, with Allied ground forces closing in, The German commanders felt they had no other choice but to scuttle it or sink it themselves to prevent the British or Belgians from capturing it intact. After the war ended in 1918, the location of the sunken ship was discovered by the British and the Belgians. As it had been scuttled in shallow water, an ambitious recovery operation could be launched. And in 1924, after over a year's hard work, the huge 1,600-ton, 230-foot-long ship was raised to the surface successfully. Then renovated and renamed the Liemba, by the late 1920s, it was back in service as a passenger ship. It's absolutely astonishing that a ship this size could be raised from the bottom of the lake. And even more impressive, that after 8 years of being completely submerged underwater, from 1916 to 1924, that it was still in good enough condition to be put back into operation and is still being used today. Today, the Liemba's hull is still original, dating to 1913, but the rest of the ship has been modernized over the past century, including the heart of the ship, the engine room. The engine room is very noisy, of course, when the ship's traveling at full speed, but luckily for my eardrums, we're coming up to a stop offshore from another village. Hi, how are you?
Well, fine, and you?
Good, thank you.
You're welcome.
So this surely isn't the original engine that was here when it was built in 1913?
No. These were installed later. They were installed in 1993.
1993, these engines?
Yeah, but these are a bit older.
Bit old. The engine's old age slows down the Liemba, and the historic 1913 design of the ship's hull doesn't help either, due to the unusually long propeller shaft. The shaft's old-fashioned design means that a significant amount of the engine's power is lost along it. The Liemba may not be as efficient or as reliable as more modern ships, but with its remarkable wartime history and its status as the oldest passenger ferry in the world still in regular service, it well deserves its nickname, the African Queen.
Hello.
Can I come in?
Yeah, please come in.
Hi, Captain.
Hi.
So you're the captain of this whole ship?
Sure.
That must feel good, huh?
Yeah. I feel good because I feel that I'm carrying some history. Yeah? I'm carrying the world history. So I feel very good. Yeah.
This has been going for over 100 years. What's the condition of the boat? Is it barely holding on, or is it going to go for 100 more?
Now, the outer shell of the vessel is still very strong.
Yeah.
But the engines are very old. They need repair. But the outer shell still can survive more 100 years.
So that's where the potential is. As long as the shell is good, the hull is good, you can keep going.
Yeah, we can keep going.
That's amazing. All right, well, thank you very much. I better let you get back to work.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, see you. Bye-bye. For all of its history, of course, the Liemba isn't as fast as more modern ships, but it's no bother. No one's in any rush, and it's a beautiful journey.
No, you want a flag?
We're into the last few hours of the voyage, but all through the night we continue to stop offshore from villages for more and more passengers to clamber on board. This is absolute mayhem. Insanity. As if it's not hard enough to do this anyway during the day, they're doing this at night. This is the horn. They're like telling them, hurry, hurry, hurry. Add pressure to this situation. what really got me was just seeing these babies being tossed by one arm at a time, and you watch the mother. She's like, oh, you know, two of her kids are just being like dangled like that, and then she's trying to get up, and they're all trying to shove as the boat's going up and down. These guys don't have a choice. This is their only way to get to the big city. A lot of them, you know, and they have to wait on this schedule, and it happens to come at night. They got to deal with that.
Morning.
At last, after nearly 2 days on the lake, we're arriving at our final destination, Kigoma, the Liemba's home port. What an amazing experience to be part of such a historical ship that's been going for over 100 years and still going strong. That is one tough boat. No wonder they call her an African queen. Spreading inland from the port, Kigoma is by far the biggest Tanzanian town on Lake Tanganyika. It's a bustling, colorful place, but for the traveler, its main claim to fame is as a jumping-off point for nearby Gombe Stream National Park, one of the best places in the world to see chimpanzees in the wild.
Keep it easy. Excellent. All right. There we go.
I'm keen to head to the national park straight away, and to get there, I'm planning to travel on another tough boat. But there's only one trip a day to Gombe, and the boat's due to leave soon, so there's no time to lose. I'm traveling by boat on this next leg of my journey, not just by choice, but because Gombe Stream National Park isn't reachable by road. Catching a boat is the only way to get there. You can hire a private boat to get to Gombe, but it'll cost you at least $200, which is fine if you're in a group, but it's a lot for one person. So I'm going to do as the locals do and catch a lake taxi. And this looks like it over here. Could be an interesting trip. Is this going to Gombe?
Yeah, that's the boat is going Gombe. No, it's now on. So
How do I get there?
too.
You're going to, okay.
Yeah, okay. We can go together.
That was close. Oh man, I almost missed the boat. It looks a little crowded, but I guess you get what you pay for. As it happens, the price of the trip is just a couple of dollars. It's only around 15 miles to Gombe Stream National Park, but apparently the journey is likely to take at least 2 or 3 hours, as the boat stops at quite a few villages along the way. It's nice to finally stop. We're closer there. We've been going for an hour and a half. So this is the last stop, huh, before Gombe?
Yeah.
It certainly is a long trip to be squished in like this, huh?
Yeah.
And you guys do this regularly?
Yeah.
All the time?
Yeah,
But
it's very crowded.
the other option was to hire a private taxi boat, and that would be $200. So I'm saving $198. It's worth it, I think.
Yeah.
You got to get used to people's hands just coming and landing on your neck, don't you? It's really crowded.
Yeah. But there is no way to escape it.
Yeah. I mean, this is the only way to get to Gombe.
Yeah.
And it only comes once a day.
Yeah.
So everyone scrambles to get on it.
Yeah.
And everyone's accommodating.
Yes.
Bye, thank you. Wow. Are you sure that was only 3 hours? That felt like all day. There was one point I just got into this trance. It's so hot I just zoned out. We're finally here, Gombe. This is amazing.
Yeah, and this is the entry of National Park.
This is cool.
And this is the gate where you can check in and enjoy the day and enjoy the forest, enjoy the chimpanzees.
I appreciate it. Here's your money. Nice guy. This is quite cool.
Hello. Hello. Our entry fee is $100 per day for the 24 hours, and the 20 for the guide, and the 20 for the room.
Okay. Let's take cash.
No, we are not taking cash.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we don't like take cash. Now we are using only card.
That's odd, isn't it? It's opposite of what you'd expect. You're in the middle of nowhere, and you don't take cash, you only take credit card.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Cash tends to disappear.
That's why we like to take card.
It's very official, isn't it? So, what are the chances of seeing a chimpanzee while I'm here?
We hope so.
Hope so.
Yeah.
I just paid $140. I took a boat all the way, all day. I took another boat for the last couple of days. I need to see some chimpanzee. What's the guarantee?
We never know.
I hope I find him.
You are welcome. Yeah.
All right. Well, this is exotic. My own private guest lodge with its screened-in veranda. Here's my bedroom. Got a mosquito net. That's essential around here. But this is what I'm more drawn to. My own private beach. What? Are you kidding me? Might have to go for a sunset swim. Woo! This is living. Want to take a hike here, you got to have a guide. This is Edie, he's my guide. Hi. And hopefully he leads us to some chimpanzees. We're hiking high up into the mountains where the chimpanzees were last seen yesterday evening by the National Park's trackers who follow the chimps' movements. And these trackers do this every day?
Yeah, they do every day.
Whew.
This is the good place to radio the trackers, just know where the chimps are.
The reception's better up there.
Yeah. Mlongwe. Tuko hapa James Peak. Na wanafanya nini sasa? Wanakula au wanapanda juu hapa?
Wametulia mahala wanafuatuana.
Yeah, asante sana. Okay, so what they say, the chimps are there. Let me show you where they are. They are a little bit down from the grass.
Okay. Why are they so high?
Yeah, they are there because around that place is where you can find a lot of fruits. That's why they go there.
Okay, yeah. Smart. This is exciting. Let's go see them.
Yeah.
After another hour or so walking through the forest, we get all the way up to the tree line. I thought you said the chimpanzees were in the trees before the grass.
Yeah. In order to reach there, we have to come up to the grass, then we go down there.
We gotta go over to the next ridge.
Yeah.
Once we've crossed the ridge, we get back into the forest, and finally, we're nearly there. The chimpanzees, it seems, aren't far ahead.
Can you hear them? That are chimps.
That's them.
Yeah.
Since the chimpanzees are always on the move through the forest in order to find the best ripe fruits, they're hard to find near the trail. But today, my luck is in. The main group of chimpanzees is still ahead of us. But before long, we catch up with a couple of stragglers right by the trail, a mother and her daughter. Okay. There's one in the tree. There's one down here. Just so loud here.
go a little closer. Oh, but it's wow. Look at that. So exciting. I had my doubts, but here we are.
Amazingly, we can get even closer to the chimpanzees because here at Gombe, as they've been so extensively studied by researchers, they aren't scared of humans.
They're just eating the fruits. It's called miswangala.
Miswangala.
Miswangala, that is the local name, and it is Uvaria angolensis. That is the scientific name.
Scientific name.
And they eat the ones that are ripe.
So they just suck the juices and then spit out the seeds.
Yeah.
Should we be scared? What should we do?
This is Sunday. She used to people.
She's used to people.
She's good. She's good.
That's incredible.
Good. She's 42.
42?
42.
How old do chimpanzees usually live to be?
They go up to 50.
50?
55, yeah.
So she's 42, Lara. She's almost lived her full life then, huh? And what's this one named?
This is Siri.
Siri?
Yeah, it's the baby of Sunday.
She's the baby, yeah?
She's about 9 years.
9. This is incredible. Remarkably, a short distance further along the trail, we come across the rest of the group, numbering over 20 chimpanzees in all.
This is amazing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. But they're down on the ground, all of them.
They're just resting after eating. Now they have to rest.
Digesting.
Yeah. And you can see Anna, they're just grooming, just to remove the ticks.
They clean each other, yeah. How old is this baby?
This
On
one,
the left and the first one.
she's about maybe 1 year.
1 year. Each one of these chimps has been accounted for. You guys know their age and their history. Everyone in the whole jungle.
Yeah.
That's amazing. But one of the group is missing. The leader, the alpha male.
The one that joined right now is the alpha male, Ferdinand. He's 23.
That's him in the middle now. They're respecting him.
So that is the boss of the community.
I did not even see him. He was right by me. He keeps his eye on us, huh?
Yeah.
As the alpha male, Ferdinand has fathered lots of babies by many different females. The babies, who'll stay dependent on their mothers in the extended family group for up to 7 years or more, spend much of their time playing, practicing the skills they'll need in adulthood. Ferdinand, it seems, has decided it's time to move on. Where the alpha male leads, the others follow. Here comes a little baby. They just swing on in, don't they? Oh, and he made it. So the baby ones seem to have like a pink face and the older ones have a dark black face. Is that part of the aging process?
Yeah.
It's amazing how similar they are to humans. You know, their nails look just like human fingers. And their faces are just very similar to ours and expressive.
And as you can see, you can differentiate them by face.
Because of their individual looking faces, you can just tell right away who they are.
Yeah.
Much like people, we can, once you get to know them, you realize each one is unique.
Yeah.
So,
They fart.
just like humans. I never imagined in my wildest dreams I would get so close and just get to hang out in the wild with chimpanzees. I mean, how unusual is this? Or is this every person that comes here gets to come do this?
No. And you know why? Because most of fruits are not near the trail. So most of time they spend in the forest. This is not happened for almost a month.
It's incredible. What an experience. Thank you. It's been the experience of a lifetime getting such a rare and privileged close-up view of wild chimpanzees here at Gombe. But now it's time for me to move on. From Gombe, I get a lift back towards Kigoma in the national park's own boat, so fortunately, I don't have to wait around for the once-a-day lake taxi. I'm being dropped off by the Gombe National Park boat a couple of miles outside Kigoma at a small but historic village called Ujiji. All right, we made it. Wow. Edie, you're a rock star. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Amazing experience. I'll always remember that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye. Ah, nice. The small harbor here in Ujiji is beautiful and peaceful today, but 150 years ago, it saw some hellish scenes. Back then, Ujiji was the main port on Lake Tanganyika. And over the years, hundreds of thousands of slaves who were captured from the Congo across the lake were landed here in big wooden sailing boats, not so different from this one here. For the final part of my tough boat journey here in Tanzania, I'll be following the exact route that the slaves were taken on, all the way from Lake Tanganyika to the coast of the Indian Ocean, and then by sailing dhow to the island of Zanzibar. From Ujiji, the old slave caravan route stretches 750 miles across the country to the ocean. Today, the first mile or so of it is lined by an avenue of ancient mango trees. These mango trees are hundreds of years old, so it's chilling to think they were actually here when the slaves were marching past them. It may seem pretty now, but it's estimated that up to 1.5 million slaves marched this route from Central Africa to the East Coast. Along the way, tens of thousands died. If they were sick, if they couldn't keep up, they were just left here. So this is actually a road of death. For me to walk all the way to the coast like the slaves did before they were taken by sailing boat to Zanzibar's slave market would take me about a month. So instead, I'm traveling by train from Kigoma all the way to Dar es Salaam on the coast. Nowadays, there's a train that leaves 2 to 3 times a week from here to Dar es Salaam, and I'm about to miss this train, so I gotta go. All right, so I bought my ticket in advance. It's 75,000 Tanzanian shillings, which is less than $40. Not bad. Actually really cheap for first class and a journey of over a day and a half. I'm in third class now, so I've got to get all the way to the front of the train. All right, this is me. Not bad. Oh, there's actually a lot of space in here. Thank you. Look at that frosting. Now I can sit back and enjoy the ride. The scenery is beautiful outside, but I have to keep reminding myself that every step along this journey, the slave caravan came along. I'm trying to take that in as well to appreciate just how long this was that they were forced to walk. The train journey from Kigoma does in fact follow almost exactly the 750-mile-long route that the slaves walked 150 years ago on their way to the coast and Zanzibar slave market, diverging only at the end near Dar es Salaam. For me, imagining the horrific suffering the slaves experienced on this route puts into helpful perspective the tiny hardships of train travel today, even in first class. This light system is very ancient. You just connect these or take them off. Oops. Sorry. Hi.
Hello.
I'm just getting light in here. That's how you do it, right? Like that. Okay. Hi, how are you?
How are you? I'm fine.
Good,
How
my
do you-
friend. Good.
We have a problem
Uh-huh.
of theft.
A theft problem.
Yeah, theft
Okay.
problem. Because of that, I would like to tell you that you have to make sure the window is closed when you are ready to sleep.
Okay.
So we have a problem of thief over the roof.
There's thieves on the roof?
Yeah.
It's coming
yeah,
from the roof and
yeah,
enter my room.
Yeah. In your room. Through the
Scary.
window.
This happens a lot.
A lot of the time. Several times.
Okay.
So here we are just closing the window like this.
Uh-huh.
Put the wood here.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you use the stick
Use
to
the stick.
keep it closed. Okay, so
So
keep
the
this
regular-
locked all night,
Yeah.
all right?
Make sure the door is closed.
And
Lock the door.
Okay, thank you, Fred.
Thank you very much.
It's nice of that policeman to come in and make sure I understand that they're doing their part, but I need to do my part as well. All right, that is secure. Doors locked, windows secure, bags under there. Oh, the light. Good night. Oh, good morning. Well, I had a pretty good sleep, or should I say sleeps. It's very off and on. They blow the horn really loud at every stop, and then the stops are sometimes quite abrupt where it jerks you and jolts you up. But put all those little pieces together, I'm happy I slept. Let's see, the bag is still here, that's good. That means this window worked. Yep, first class is the way to go. Whoa, what is this? Was I just saying this is first class? It's hilarious. All right. Get some fresh air in here. Oh, nice out. See what they're selling here. Lots and lots of bananas and sugar cane. Sugar cane, please. Just a small piece. Okay, look at what I bought. Look at all this sugar cane I bought. I bought sugar cane for the whole train. Now I just got to figure out how I'm going to eat all this. I'm going to have so much sugar, I'm going to be amped up by the time I get there. Sugar cane for everyone! Woo! You want a piece of sugar cane? Some sugar cane? Yes. Okay. Okay, thank you. Ah, here we go. Someone who's eating sugar cane. They can explain to me.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Yeah.
Can I get your help?
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Do I chew this and swallow it?
Yeah.
Or just chew it and spit it out?
Throw it out.
You throw it?
Yeah.
Then you hope nobody's on the other side.
Nobody outside.
At lots of the stations along the way, there are people selling local souvenirs, but you've got to be quick to buy stuff because the train only stops for a few minutes. What do you got? What do you got? Wooden spoons? Those are pretty. How much? 500? Beautiful. Let me get two. Yeah, look at that. All one piece. Beautiful. Thank you. What do you got? What do you got? What are these?
1,000.
What are they, whistles? Ah, nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready to depart. All aboard. Let's go. Next up, Dar es Salaam. Finally, after a few more hours traveling through the countryside towards the coast, we reach Dar es Salaam and the end of the line. That was quite a journey. After 2 days on this train, I finally made it here to Dar es Salaam. But I'm not stopping here. Instead, I'm going further on up the coast to the old 19th century capital city, Bagamoyo. 40 miles up the coast from Dar es Salaam, Bagamoyo today is a small, sleepy coastal town full of crumbling ruins. But 150 years ago, it was a rich and busy slave port, the last site on the African mainland for hundreds of thousands of slaves who'd walked here all the way from Lake Tanganyika and beyond. Even the name of this place carries a poignant memory of the tragic history of slavery here. Bagamoyo translates as "here lay down your heart," essentially abandon hope here, which is no doubt how the slaves felt as they were loaded onto the sailing boats and forced to leave their homeland forever. Today, Bagamoyo's fleet of traditional merchant sailing dhows, which once transported humans to be bought and sold at the slave market on Zanzibar, just 25 miles away, carry much happier kinds of cargo to and from the island. Tubs of cooking oil, for example, which are cheaper to buy on Zanzibar, are a popular item that's traded in this direction. Tomorrow morning, many of the dhows will be sailing back to Zanzibar with other goods that are cheaper here on the mainland. To end my tough boat journey here in Tanzania, I'm hoping to hitch a ride to Zanzibar on one of the dhows. I just need to find a friendly captain who will take me. Excuse me, do you know where I can find the captain of one of these boats here? Edie. Edie, you okay? This guy in the red shirt? This one here. Edie.
Sasa ukiangalia ndio unaonekana zaidi hata sura yake.
Jambo. Hello. Are you the captain of one of these boats?
Yeah, I'm the captain of the boat.
Hi, I'm Zay.
I'm Edie.
Edie, nice to meet you. Are you guys making a trip anytime soon to Zanzibar?
Yeah, we expect to leave at 6 a.m.
6 a.m. tomorrow. Excellent. I'm wondering if I can hop on board with you guys, just catch a ride. I'll pay, but just I need a ride.
No problem. Yes.
Yeah? So how much would that cost? Okay.
Pay me $200.
200?
Yeah.
No, it's too much. I'll give you 150. You want it?
Okay. Let's not complain.
Okay. All right. You happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. So I'll see you what time tomorrow?
6 a.m.
6 a.m. All right. I'll see you then.
Okay.
Asante sana.
Very good.
Okay. The next morning, just after dawn, I make my way out to rendezvous with the dhow. The captain is keen to get going immediately, so as soon as I'm on board and we can get the sails rigged, we head out to sea. We're off to Zanzibar! Traders have sailed the Indian Ocean in beautiful dhows like this one for not just hundreds, but thousands of years, and it feels very special to be making this journey in such historic fashion. The dhow's cargo, however, is as ordinary as can be. So, what are you guys taking here?
We have tomatoes, carrots, potatoes, chocos.
So it's mostly produce you're bringing to the island. They don't grow it over there, huh?
Yeah.
So we're going very slow. Is this the pace we go the whole time?
Yeah. Especially if you have the wind like this, we have to go slowly.
So how long will it take to get to Zanzibar?
5 or 6 hours, but all of this depends how the wind it blows.
5 or 6 hours?
Yeah.
That is a long day. Well, we better hope for some wind. Well, it's good that it's not too sunny yet, because it's going to get hot, huh?
Yeah.
Before long, as the sun climbs higher in the sky, the heat does kick in, which helps the wind pick up too. To make the most of it, we have to re-rig the sail. This is tough work, huh? You pull with your whole body weight and it barely moves. It's strong. When you look up at it, it's like, With the work done and the wind now fully in our sail, happily, I can just sit back and enjoy the rest of the spectacular ride to Zanzibar. Finally, we see the coastline of Zanzibar in the distance. We're almost there. For me, sailing to Zanzibar has been a really enjoyable end to my Tanzanian adventure. But of course, 150 years ago, this voyage was a tragedy for huge numbers of people. The name Zanzibar sounds fantastically exotic and romantic. But let's not forget that over 1.5 million slaves were shipped to Zanzibar on boats like this in the 19th century to be sold at the slave market. That's over 1.5 million lives crushed for profit. Zanzibar, of course, is just one of many places in the world that once profited hugely from the selling of slaves. And in any case, today that history is long in the past. For me, stepping ashore will be the end of what's been an amazing Tanzanian journey. Life is tough here, and so are the boats I've traveled on. Starting with the remarkable Liemba on Lake Tanganyika and finishing here on this beautiful, hardworking dhow, this whole trip has been an amazing experience and one that I'll never forget. Thanks for sharing the adventure. You can find more about the series on our website. Programs from Pilot Series are available on DVD. Or visit globetrekkerchannel.tv to find out where you can watch us online. Music from the series is available on CD. You can also order Pilot books, featuring information on festivals, events, and outdoor activities. To order Pilot products, visit the website pilotguides.com.